Hi, welcome back to my Butsudan build, where today I'm going to be making the applied top and bottoms. I've sawn and planed the piece for the top and the two pieces that make up the applied base, and I'm just smoothing them off with a plain card scraper and cabinet scraper, and it was actually quite a tricky piece of wood, this one. Ready to apply the shaping to the edges and the moulding around the edges. Most of this surface won't get seen again, but that's no excuse for missing a couple of minutes of making it look nice. Now, using a pair of compasses, I can lay out the centre point for the rounded corner. There's a small radius for the applied top and for the upper of the two bottom pieces, and the lower of the two bottom pieces gets a larger radius. I'm using a coping saw to cut away most of the waste at the corners. Plugged in woodworkers might like to use a bandsaw, jigsaw, or maybe a router with a template. I perfect the curve using my levelling beam with different grits of sandpaper, whereas plugged-in woodworkers might like to use a sanding station. With all the corners perfected, I can then scribe in the line which will define the edge of the quirk. That's the little square section above the roundover. Now I can cut the rebate, which will end up being the quirk, using a rebate plane for the straight edges and chisels just around the corner. The vast majority of the rounding over is done with my number 3 shoulder plane, just doing it by eye. To perfect the round over and to ensure that it's even on all the pieces, I'm just going to create a little scratch stock, well actually a scratch card it will be. Just flatten off one of the corners and fire a little divot into it so I can start a round file. Plugged in woodworkers, well, just grab your router and get yourself an overload cutter. You can see I've also allowed for the quirk. I'll just clean it off finally with a diamond file. Just gets the edges nice and sharp. As you can see, it really is a piece of cake to use, and it won't need much sanding to clean up after I've done all the edges. And these profiled sanding blocks are excellent for just getting into that quirk there and making a good job of it. Join me again next time when I shall be making doors and fitting hinges. If you like my videos, please share them with friends and on social media, and check out my supporters page.